Welcome back to episode number 3 of the New Comic Fans podcast. I'm here as always with my buddy.
My name is Josh.
Josh, and I'm Joshua. So, J&J.
Double J.
Double J. One of these days we won't go over this and tell you guys all these.
Every time.
We're going to make all these dumb J jokes.
Every time.
J jokes.
Every time. It's going to be our shtick. It's going to be our thing.
Yeah, we're going to make a bunch of dumb J jokes.
Yeah. J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah.
It's triple J. That's too much. We're just double J.
So if there's someone else out there named Josh that wants to get in on this, let us know and we'll become the triple J's.
What would they be called though? Because Josh and Joshua was already taken.
Joshu?
Joshu? Yeah. In between? Okay.
Yeah. Or
yeah.
Joss? Like Joss Whedon?
Joss Whedon. Okay. We'll take Joss Whedon. I'm happy with that.
So let's kick off with some news. And some news I got today. Well, actually, I don't know how recent this is, but I did see this today. But Transformers has a name now.
Oh, yeah?
2017. Next year. The Last Night.
The Last Night. Like,
I
night
think,
is
I think it's The Last Night. It's K-N-I-G-H-T.
Okay. I was like, night is in nighttime or like night is in like Knights of the Round Table?
Right. Knights of the Round Table.
Knights of the Round Table. Okay.
Yeah.
So is it gonna hold true? Like, is it gonna be the same old, or are we gonna have somebody new?
Well, I've heard that Marky Mark.
Oh yeah,
Mark Wahlberg. He'll be
Wahlberg.
back.
Okay.
I don't know about his daughter.
Sad.
I sure hope the boyfriend's back with that card that says he can have sex with her. Because in Texas, there's like this Romeo and Juliet rule.
Oh yeah, yeah.
One of my favorite scenes from that movie. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, so 2017, it's exciting. I guess if you're a Transformers fan.
Do you think it's going to be an improvement on the last one? Did you like the last one?
It was okay. The last one was okay.
Was that the Rise of Dinobots? I don't know what it's called, but
it was Extinction.
Okay.
I think
they should have called it Rise of the Dinobots for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they were only on screen for about 7% of that film.
That's what it was all about.
Yeah, it was a long movie to get build up for the Dinobots.
Yeah, for the little screen time that they got. I wonder if they're going to carry over to the new one.
Doubt it. I hope
you
not.
Think so? You don't? You really don't?
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Right,
something new.
I wonder. Do you think they're going to have like a knight armor and shield and stuff?
I don't know. I think I did see something about King Arthur somehow going to be tied into this one.
Huh.
I don't know if that was that could be completely baloney
or they were
bullshit, but
they were just playing on the whole knights thing. So.
Yeah, it could be. I don't really know. So.
Gotcha.
So, do you have any news this week?
I did see that this is coming out on Tuesday, but apparently Tuesday is supposed to be some big news for the Justice League movie. I mean, it's all over everywhere. There's not a comic website or news organization that hadn't mentioned it, so it's supposedly supposed to be pretty good. Like somebody had mentioned though too, like they can't announce something too major because it's going to take away from Suicide Squad.
You think they're canceling the Justice League movie?
Ooh. Didn't think of that. That would not be good. I don't think so, just because they've invested so much to build everything else up.
And it's already started filming too, I think.
Yeah, it's like, why would they do it? But I don't remember where it was. I apologize for that. I didn't write it down, but somebody said that it would take away, because they're not doing anything at one of the conferences coming up. They're not announcing anything because, once again, take away from Suicide Squad, and then take away from Wonder Woman. It's like, why would you want to build the hype for a movie that's 2 movies away? Like, that doesn't make sense.
Well, I think Wonder Woman's next, isn't it? Yeah, it's next after Suicide Squad.
Yeah, but I mean, and then Justice League. So why would you want to, like, that's like saying, let's hype up Batman vs. Superman before Man of Steel comes out. Like, that just would seem weird.
Well, that's 3 years apart.
Exactly.
So, and that kind of, I got a little bit more news, but that is going to kind of tie into our topic today. We're going to discuss the DC movie lineups. I think we got a list of them here of what's expected to come out. Yeah, but we'll come back to that here in a little bit. And just for an announcement, next week's podcast we're going to have to record early, so we will not record it until after we find out what this DC news is, and we'll definitely discuss that.
We should have told them at the end of next week's episode that it was pre-recorded. That way they would have never known until the end.
That is pre-recorded. Pretend like you didn't hear this. If you're going to listen to next week's episode, just stop listening right now. And no, I'm just kidding.
It's recorded as at the same time, same bat place.
We can just take all this out.
We're not taking anything.
Okay.
Out. Not gonna happen. That's too much work, man. I ain't got time for that.
So what do you think? Seriously, what do you think the announcement's going to be tomorrow?
I'm gonna say somebody's been cast or something like that. Like that's I don't know. They've already set up pretty much everybody, but what else could it be? Or then maybe the villain. It's because you have Batman, you have Superman, you have Aquaman. You said that in the Batman vs Superman movie, which I haven't seen, that Cyborg's there. I don't know if Flash has been announced yet. Wonder Woman's already been announced. Like who else could they announce other than the storyline? Like what's it going to be?
Green
about?
Lantern. They could decide to put Green Lantern in there.
Green Lantern. Ryan Reynolds?
Doubt it.
I don't think
seriously doubt it.
I
Yeah.
don't think he's ever going to do that again. There's hope. No.
Only if he can wear the Deadpool mask.
Maybe he's going to be in the movie. Deadpool's going to be in the DC movie.
Doubt it, but maybe we can hope for that. I think it could be pictures, maybe.
Yeah. Like a poster or something.
Well, poster. Maybe we see all the heroes in their costumes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But since you haven't seen not Man of Steel. Since you haven't seen Batman vs Superman, you might should stay away from these.
Yeah, spoilers for
tomorrow.
me until the Ultimate Edition comes out, and then I'll watch it.
So since you hadn't seen it, because I have a feeling that whatever comes out tomorrow or today, I guess when you are hearing this, is going to be spoilerific if you have not seen
Batman vs Superman.
Right, that is correct.
That was just me notifying myself that I needed to not look on Twitter tomorrow.
Yeah, you might should avoid Twitter. So, the last bit of news I have this week is Spider-Man Homecoming officially started filming today.
I did see. I guess it was whatever his name is, Tom.
Tom Holland?
Yeah, that picture of him on set. He's got his own chair.
Oh, really?
Roll. Yeah. I don't. Like I said, I don't remember where I saw it. I just Twitter. I mean, you're just sliding through that. You're scrolling through the different tweets and whatever.
Right.
And like you don't. I see pictures and I click on it. I'm like a kid in a bookstore.
Right, and
It's a picture book.
They've actually cast a couple more people for Spider-Man Homecoming, and I didn't write them down who they are. But
Well, there's been a lot of them that they're cast, but nobody knows what their role is. It's
Right.
like for an undisclosed role. It's like what? Why are you telling me that they're a cast and not telling me who they're going to be?
That's
that
okay.
leads to speculation. That keeps you on your mind, but at the same time, I want to know.
I mean, I do too, but I'm kind of excited that this is going to be that it's going to be different. We don't know every detail going into this.
I mean, we will.
There's a good chance we will. And once that we start seeing,
But that's crazy that they've already started shooting and they're just now like starting to get a few more of the cast. It's like,
maybe they're just now announcing him.
oh, good
I mean,
call.
I don't know.
Good call. Speculations, leaks, and stuff.
So, but it is rumors saying, Michael Keaton's in the movie.
Oh, nice.
You didn't know that?
I think you had mentioned maybe the Vulture.
The Vultures,
Vulture?
who is rumored to be playing, and I cannot remember the other guy, but he's going to play the Tinkerer. And the way they're going to tie this into the Avengers universe or the Marvel universe is by. Man, I just went completely blank. I did not write these notes down, but the Atari. I'm sorry, that's what it is. The Atari, right? The
game system.
Tech. No.
Oh, that's the only Atari I know about.
No, not the Atari Tech.
My bad, dog.
I think it's Atari. You guys could correct us, but the Atari Tech from Avengers 1 that Loki brought in,
I hadn't seen it.
he's gonna. That's what the Vulture's costume is gonna be modified by the Tinkerer.
Okay.
So it'll be interesting to see. And we do know Robert Downey Jr. is for sure in the movie
Okay.
as Iron Man or Tony Stark or both.
Yeah.
We know Aunt May's in it from, if you saw Civil War.
I haven't seen that yet. I haven't. I got like a list of movies that I need to watch.
Yeah, and FYI,
it's all of them.
Yeah, I guess it's all of them.
There's all the what was it? Iron Man 1, 2, Man of Steel. That's about it. I'm pretty sure that's about it. I was on a little lull there where I didn't watch many movies. I need to get back into that. I'll get there before the end of the year.
You did see the Avengers, right?
No. I'm almost positive I didn't. That's not something I seem like I would watch.
Okay, well, he may have to watch the Avengers before next week's podcast, and we'll discuss that movie, the first one.
We'll do what we can. But speaking of Spider-Man, you did see that they announced the Spider-Man game coming out PlayStation 4.
Yeah, PS4 exclusive.
PS4
as well.
exclusive. What's your thoughts? I know everybody was going crazy because he's got the white symbol.
Oh, it's fine. I mean, it's a video game. I don't. How's it gonna play? Well, and plus I don't have PS4, so.
Right, but I mean, like, do you think that's a big issue? Like, you okay with it? It's not true to history though. It's not true to tradition.
Have you read ever Incarnation?
Apparently, I haven't, because everybody's up in a roar about it not being black.
I don't. It's not a big deal to me. This could just be. This is when's the game supposed to come out? 2018.
I think 17 or 18. Yeah.
So I mean, we're like a long ways away from the game, so it could change a few times before then.
You looking forward to it? Does it seem like something you would play?
Well, I don't have PlayStation 4.
Well, I mean, if you in this scenario, you have a PlayStation 4, you have the funds to get the game, and you can play the game, would you play it?
It depends on what the reviews are.
Seriously, you're gonna wait for the reviews? Like, you're not gonna pick it up?
I don't know. It would just depend, because most of the time, video game companies don't have a real good record with.
Oh yeah, with movies.
Superhero.
Yeah.
I mean, remember Superman Returns?
Well, it's made by the same company that did the Arkham games, the Batman games, and they have been. I think it's Rocksteady. They've been like huge in
I didn't play them.
Oh. And getting the Batman games back out there and getting like a superhero. So it's a good hands that it's in, but it's also a different scenario.
Right. It'll be interesting to see what happens. I mean, because Spider-Man's with his wall crawling and web slinging ability is a little bit different animal to attack.
Yeah, that's true. I did see something on Instagram once again. Don't know, but it was comparing them. It was like all three of the different Spider-Mans. It was the new one's eyes. They were like, that's cool. The spider on the back is from, I think, the first one, Tobey Maguire. Mm-hmm. And spider on the front is from the latest one with the
Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah,
with Garfield.
Yeah, so it's got like all three different things tied together. Which I thought, if that's the case, that was a pretty cool nod to the movies. Like, hey,
yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know if that's how they did it, but right. I thought that'd be pretty neat.
And the white, like I said, the white on the front is fine. It doesn't really. I'm not like, ooh, I can't play the game now.
I think it looks sweet though, because it ties in with his costume, man. There's the white on the arms and stuff like that. It's like subtle hints of white, but it all ties in. And how many spiders have a black web? Like, really? Why hasn't it been white the whole time? He shoots white webbing. Why wouldn't his spider on the suit be white?
I don't know. We'd have to ask maybe Stan Lee.
Okay, I guess
Maybe
it was supposed to be white, but you couldn't draw white in black and white.
That's true. Maybe that's what it was.
I don't know. That's food for thought.
So you guys let us know what you think about Spider-Man, the Spider-Man Homecoming, and the video game, along with the Justice League news. I guess you guys will know what the Justice League news is by the time you are hearing this. But leave us comments, tweet us, whatever.
Yeah, if you know the news, let us know. We might not know the news because we want to be in the know.
We do.
So let us know. So we know. You know what I'm saying? What were you talking about today? You said DC Extended Universe. Is that what we're jumping on to? First come, first serve?
Yes, we are. We're going to talk about all... Let's just go ahead and run down the list we have here of the movies.
Okay.
So we're going to go do the two that have come out. We're going to talk about our hype factor for... Well, not for the two that came out, but our hype factor for the ones that haven't come out. We'll start off with Man of Steel... Then we got Batman vs. Superman. I got all this information from the Wikipedia page for DC. And we'll talk about years that are coming out and dates. But it'll go those two, and then the movies that haven't come out will be Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman, Justice League, The Flash, Aquaman, Untitled Film, Shazam, Justice League sequel, Untitled Film, Cyborg, Green Lantern Corps. And then we got three more that we're going to discuss. We'll discuss those at the end that are the animated films. So let's just go ahead and, before we jump into this, there's two movies on here that are untitled films. What do you think those possibly are?
The only thing I could think of would be maybe a second movie. Like maybe Suicide Squad does good. And then they have a second Suicide Squad. Or maybe another Batman movie. Or, yeah, Batman or Superman. I mean, is there even another Batman or Superman movie on the list other than Justice League?
Those two, Justice League 1 and 2 is the only two that I know of that are... I mean, I guess Batman and Superman could be included in these other films like The Flash or Aquaman. Wonder Woman, I mean, I seriously doubt they're in Wonder Woman, but... Well, we know Batman is in Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
I mean, from the trailers, you can tell he's in that.
Yeah.
I've heard there's a Harley Quinn spinoff possibly coming.
I could see that, especially with the way she was received. I mean, most people didn't like the costume when it first came out because, once again, they didn't think it was true to her. But I mean, that's what's got a ton of people excited for it.
Right. And then, Jared Leto's Joker's had a lot of praise here recently as well.
I did read something online. They would I guess it was the director talking about it, like the reboot. And I don't know if the movie's going to talk about it or not, but it's like his story. Like, it's going to help tell you about this Joker and his story and everything like that. So it's like that's a pretty good explanation on why he looks the way he does.
Right.
Because not everybody's happy with his looks.
Well, and we've heard lots of rumors that he's really Jason Todd, which was a former Robin.
Yeah.
Because in the comic books, I believe Jason Todd ends up becoming Joker at some point. Actually, I think almost all the Robins end up becoming Joker at some point after they've been Robin. But that's why it's like got the damage. There's a tattoo on his bicep that's a Robin. It's got the J. I mean, there's just all these little things that people have speculated of who it could be. Because if this is tying in with the Dark Knight trilogy, then we believe that Joker died. So
right.
But I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But if his Joker is as popular as they're almost putting out that he is, then you would think there's going to be another movie where they can take advantage of that star power.
Yeah, for sure. But it does seem really odd that they don't have a standalone Batman or Superman movie.
Right, and we know that they've greenlit, or I don't know if they've greenlit, but I know that Ben Affleck is signed on for, I think, a trilogy for Batman. But it's not in his list here, so is it going to be something separate from the DC? Because we're talking strictly DC cinematic universe here that they are doing like Marvel has. So let's just start at the top. We got Man of Steel, and we can talk about what we liked and didn't like of this one. This, according to Wikipedia, is the start of the DC extended universe, is this movie. So
seems kind of weird. Especially if you look at the dates and stuff. I mean,
I mean, the dates are way off. You got a 3-year window between the first movie and the second movie of the universe. But
it was like they were gauging their reaction to see if it was worth even doing an extended universe, kind of like Marvel has going now. It's like, is there going to be an oversaturation of superhero movies in the next couple of years? Because this is going to be like one after the other, DC Marvel, DC Marvel, DC Marvel for like the next. Like they scheduled it like 8 years in advance, 5 years in advance.
2020 is the last movie on this list is 2020.
It's like, that's crazy that they've got it planned to come out that day. Regardless of, I would assume regardless of like the response on any of the previous movies, they're already scheduled. They're ready to roll.
I'm sure they can cancel them because, I mean, we could be finding out tomorrow that Justice League is getting canceled.
True.
That's not what it's going to be, guys, but we're joking. But if it is, then you heard it here first.
We called it first, yeah. You heard it here first.
Yep. Man of Steel, they budgeted $225 for it, and it made $668. 600. We're talking in millions here, of course. It was okay. I was not a big Superman fan when this movie came out. I went and saw it. It's hard to watch something of someone that can't be destroyed. I mean, like back in the day, he could just go fly around the world the opposite way in reverse time. Yeah, or throw a Sylphane S, or...
That was a good one. The Back in Time.
So
spin around the planet.
There's just a few things like that, and that have me not interested in Superman. But I thought the way his backstory was, it was good. It told a good backstory. Set him up from him growing up on Earth. Since I didn't see...
any of the ones with Christopher Reeves? Did you see those? Or the one before, like Superman Returns?
No,
Smallville. Gotcha.
Yeah, so I didn't see Smallville.
Oh man, that theme song, dude! Oh my gosh, I hated that theme song.
Did you want to sing it?
No.
You sure?
Somebody save me! That's about the extent of it. It sounded like a whining little man. It annoyed the heck. I would like mute it. There's some things that. And I hear the intro song to something, I just mute it or try to fast forward it because I cannot stand some of the intro music. And after the third time, you're just over it. But like 7 seasons down the road and it's still the same intro song, yeah, you're ready to like not hear it ever again. Like I haven't listened to Remy Zero in like 5 to 6 years, if not longer than that. And I like know the very first part. It's like I could, like, as soon as the music starts, the very first chord of that song, I can tell you what song it is. It's ingrained in my head, and I hate it. I hate it.
So, anyway, so Man of Steel. What did you think about Man of Steel?
I thought it was all right. Once again, I'm tired of like the character development. Hey, we're rebooting. Let's do the entire story all over again. The character development, like I know it needs to be done. I get that, but I don't want to see it every time a movie comes out. Like Wonder Woman's coming out. I actually want to see that because there's not been one. Hold on. But if a movie's been done, like a Batman, like the new Ben Affleck Batman when it comes out, I don't want a character development for that. I don't care.
Well, then I don't think they'll do a character. He's already been in the movie. But you got to do a character development, don't you think, for the first one? If you're going to do a series?
I don't think you have to spend like 3/4 of the movie doing a character development, and then the last fourth is like, okay, now we're actually going to get to a story.
So you're not curious how Aquaman came about?
Well, the people that haven't been done. It's like I don't want to see it every time that a new one's made. Like that annoys me. It's like, let's say they make another Captain America. Reboot. Well, like 10 years, 15 years, 30 years down the line, because that's what the movie industry does, is remake old movies.
Right.
They're going to redevelop the character again, and it's going to suck.
You didn't like Captain America?
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
I'm just using that as an example. Or another Superman. Like, if this guy doesn't want to do it anymore, they got to do another one. Or Spider-Man Homecoming.
But you've seen all the old Superman movies.
And it wasn't, after the first one, that was it.
But how long has that been since that came out?
80s, I think.
70s, 80s? I mean, this has been... The kids today probably haven't seen that.
Well, they redid it in the 90s or the early 2000s, and then
they didn't redo it in 2000s. They did Superman Returns.
I thought they did a whole nother Superman movie.
They did one, Superman Returns.
Oh,
that's one where he gets shot in the eye and the bullet just smashes.
Yeah, I didn't watch that part.
And
I don't do anything with eyes. Like The Hills Have Eyes. No, not looking at. Nope. He's trying to bait me, fellas. Ain't gonna happen.
So, I was okay with the reboot because I did not see the old Superman movies, and so I was curious what his story was. I thought it was good. Explained how he grew up, things like that.
Well, the different things about it too, it was like, oh, there's like an actual ship, and then like it's a big, like then don't they go to Antarctica, and it's like a huge deal. It's like really, and then major spoilers at the end. It's like, are you serious right now?
Oh, because he snapped.
Yeah, it was like snap, bam, all done. Like Superman, Batman, like they don't kill people. Superheroes don't kill people.
Clearly, he has not seen Batman vs Superman.
I have not seen Batman vs Superman. Superheroes are not supposed to kill people. Let me go like that. They're called supervillains when they kill somebody. Because then you have no remorse. It's like, why would I get why he did it? Because he's going to come back and do it again. He's going to keep coming back and keep coming back and keep coming back. So now every supervillain he faces, is he just going to snap their necks and kill him? And how could he snap his neck? He's superpowered too. Like, I don't get it.
I can't explain this to you. I mean,
come on, man.
I mean, they're both superpowered.
Yeah.
If anything, Superman would be stronger because he lived on Earth.
He was used to it?
Yes.
He was born in it?
Yes.
He was molded by it?
Well, he wasn't born in it.
No.
He was, yes.
He was raised in it.
He was raised in it.
And molded by it? He is the darkness?
Maybe.
That's Bane.
Oh,
that's
Bane.
somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah, never mind.
All right, so...
You didn't get it.
We'll continue on. Batman vs. Superman, we won't really talk about this one much because only one of us has seen it. That would be me.
I haven't seen it.
Non-Superman fan.
I haven't seen it.
But I mean, this one was okay.
Fan?
It's okay.
You said you're not a Superman fan. Are you a Batman fan?
He's okay.
Who's your favorite DC superhero?
Oh, man.
Yeah, on the spot right now. Snap, snap. Let's go. No, I'm thinking about
the Joker.
The superhero.
Oh. The Joker.
He's your hero.
So whoever Will Smith is playing.
That's a Deadshot. That's also got a superhero. Who is it? Come on.
I don't know. I'm not a big DC fan. I'm learning to like them more.
You don't like DC?
Not as much as Marvel.
Is it because they're gritty and like dark? Is that why? And Marvel's like sunshine and rainbows? Is that why?
It's not because they're gritty and dark as much as that their stuff is normally bad and terrible. I'm buying into this though, because the Suicide Squad, that's the next one. We'll go ahead and jump onto that.
Dude! I went and watched a movie this past weekend. I watched what was it? What did I tell you it was? I forgot.
Did you tell me?
Yeah, I think I told you earlier. I watched a movie this weekend.
Wasn't it Love and War?
No,
the one about the.
No, it was the Central Intelligence. And
yes.
At the beginning of that was the, I guess, extended version of the trailer. It was like 2 trailers together. It looked pretty good, man. I looked over at my wife and she was like, no. And I was like, yes, I'm watching that. She's not going. Me and you are going. Comic fans are going.
Yeah, we're going. We're going to watch it. That comes out in August the 5th is when that comes out. That's a Friday. We'll probably go see it that Wednesday or Thursday.
Thursday night?
Thursday night, yeah.
Oh, like the after it comes out? Or before it comes out?
Before it comes out.
Oh, snap. We got special credentials. We're media pass.
Yeah,
we're not.
No,
we don't have that yet. But soon. I mean, it's in the mail. That's what they told us.
Yeah, and for sure. And we'll do a special episode over that, and you'll get our thoughts. But I think both of us, hype meter would be a 10 for that one.
Yeah, that's way up there for dang sure.
So next, and that's in like I said, that's in August, just right around the corner. Just a little, what is that, about 6 weeks away. So next one after that is going to be Wonder Woman in 2017. Actually, June 2nd, 2017.
It seems like a long ways away.
It does seem like a ways away, especially since... Is that the same weekend? Oh, no. Spider-Man opens in July, not June.
But I mean, still, like, that's another almost year gap between movies. You have Batman vs Superman, Suicide Squad, 3 months apart. We'll say 3 months. It's not exactly 3 months. We're saying 3 months, and then it's a year later. Or why the lull? Why the gap?
That's actually 5 months because that says 5/25. That should say 3/25.
Oh,
it came out in March.
Yeah.
So they're about 5 months apart.
Look, I could see you like 5 months. That's cool, but 10 months. 10 months is a little long. Or are they trying not to fatigue us?
No, I think it's because of when superhero movies do well in the theaters.
Yeah, summertime.
Deadpool did good in February, but I don't think other people are looking to or other companies are looking to dive into that January, February time frame.
Makes sense. You always want to catch them on the holidays.
And plus, I don't know if I have the paper here, if I have the notes here.
What kind of notes you looking for?
They probably are trying to avoid when Marvel movies are coming out as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's very true. They don't want to put them on the same weekend?
No.
I wonder how that would work, though, for real. Like, if they did competing movies on the same weekend.
I mean, I don't know that...
It's like, what would be... it would have to be a Batman movie to compete with a Marvel movie. None of the other movies on this list would compete with that.
Right now, I think that's true. Suicide Squad would be the closest one for me. But I don't know.
Man.
So Wonder Woman is next June. What's your hype meter on that one?
I haven't seen Batman or Superman, so I don't know enough about the Wonder Woman that they cast. I don't know. I'm anxious to see it just because I want to see the storyline. I want to see how they're going to do it because she's an Amazon. I mean, how's that gonna play? Is it going to be her growth story, and then now she's in wherever, the Daily Planet or whatever she's doing and handling superhero stuff? Like, how does that happen? I'm anxious to see the storyline, but then I'm not at the same time.
Well, supposedly in this one, because this Wonder Woman is supposed to be set in World War One.
Okay,
I think, and this is kind of, I don't know if that's when she wasn't born because she's an adult then, but so you kind of it'll be telling her story, and I don't know how much of it'll be in the modern day, but that's just rumors I've heard, is that'll be when it's set.
Well, what's your hype meter? What do you think about it? Are you excited for it based off the Batman vs Superman Wonder Woman you saw?
But it has nothing to do with Batman vs Superman because I don't think they'll be related.
Well, I mean, she
did a good job.
You know her character more than I would based off the movie. I'm not saying it's gonna be the same
like
character,
a 5. I'll go see it, and we'll do a show over it.
Okay, I think as it gets closer, I'll be more excited just because I don't know enough about it right now.
I need to see some screenshots. I need to see a trailer.
Yeah, for sure. A couple of trailers, sell me. Let's see what their trailers can do. Sell me on your movie.
I think it'll be a good movie though. I mean, I can't remember who the actress is, but she did a good job for it.
Okay.
So what's the next one we got?
Justice League.
Yeah, we got to find out some news about it tomorrow. It comes out next November 17th, 2017. So, your hype meter?
I'll probably say like an 8, just because I'm anxious to see how they're going to do it. Because they have the Avengers, and granted, I haven't seen it, but just I mean, they put everybody in there, and it works well. So I'm anxious to see how DC does it, because all these characters are like vastly different.
Yes. So, I mean, I'm guessing this first Justice League movie will be they'll form the Justice League, bring in all the characters or the ones that they're going to use to begin with. And so I need to see a trailer for this.
Yeah.
If this is more of the same old Batman versus Superman, I would say my hype meter is probably like a 3 or 4.
Wow.
But if it looks like it's going to be good and they're going to be together, then I would say it can be an 8 or 9.
Like if they can sell it like they have Suicide Squad, it would be really good, because that was a forming of a squad that nobody's ever heard of. Well, I mean, because you hear the superheroes all the time, you don't hear about the villains,
right?
So that's why I say by nobody's ever heard of. I mean, people have heard of the villains, but I mean it's been received pretty well, and I'm anxious to see how it goes. I wonder if they're going to have the announcer from the old TV shows. And it's like, back at Justice League of America, you have Wonder Twin powers activate. Like, are they going to have that kind of stuff? Like the Wonder Twin powers, they're going to have the old announcer? Because that would be hilarious.
It would be funny, but I don't think that with all the darkness that DC portrays, that would be something they would do.
I think it'd be funny.
But that would be funny.
Yeah, do it like maybe like it's on one of the TVs in the background or something. Like one of the subtle Easter eggs.
Or maybe it's in the intro. Like in Deadpool, they had all the funny things. That'd be a funny intro.
Yeah, I like that.
So it'll be interesting how it gets drawn up, though. So I mean, I don't know very many details. We don't know a villain or anything like that. So got to be a big villain, though, bigger than Doomsday.
Is there a bigger villain than Doomsday for the DC universe?
Darkseid, Brainiac, maybe.
What about Bizarro?
Maybe. I don't know who it could be. And then after Justice League, where we got the Flash in March 16th of 2018. They actually got 3 movies in 2018. It looks like scheduled.
I'm kind of anxious about the Flash because they have the TV show going.
Right, and it's not going to be the same person.
It's not?
That's what I've heard. And in fact,
That's dumb.
Well,
I could see it. Oh, yeah. It depends. If maybe it's a different Flash. Maybe it's not Barry Allen.
I don't know.
It's Wally West.
Is Barry Allen the Flash?
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's one of the other ones.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that TV show.
I don't think the Flash is tied in with... I don't know that the TV shows tie in with the universe for DC.
Okay. Because, I mean, like, that could... The TV shows covered a ton of stuff. So that could be the movie. It's like, well, I've already seen this on TV. I don't want to pay $13 a ticket to go watch a TV show.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to go over. Because, I mean, for Marvel, you got Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but really the only thing that ties them together is Agent Coulson.
Mm-hmm. If
it wasn't for him, then... I guess you got Nick Fury also. He's in... And Mary Hill, they're in several of the episodes, so... There's a little bit more that they can tie together there, I guess, and since S.H.I.E.L.D. is part of the Avengers in the first one, you wouldn't know that.
Maybe they're going to have some cameos from the Justice League?
In the TV shows?
No, like in the Flash movie and stuff like that.
They could. I mean, yeah, they could.
Kind of like how Iron Man has been in a couple of the other movies, or Thor's been in a couple of other movies, Hulk, stuff like that.
Yeah, they could. So, like I said, this is good. These next few films we talk about are going to depend on how the ones ahead of it do for me. So these are all going to stay at a 5 until. Yeah. So
I'll say a neutral 5 for the probably the rest, just until we get an idea.
Yeah, and so we'll just kind of run through this quickly. But we got the Flash, and then we got Aquaman. I'm more excited about Aquaman. I'd put it probably like a 6.5. I just think it could be. I don't know. I think it could be... It's a little more interesting because we don't have a flooded market on Aquaman.
Yeah.
I mean, when's the last Aquaman movie that we saw?
Or potentially heard of?
I hadn't seen any of them, so...
Well, and then, too, the guy that was cast, I mean, that guy looks... Well, I mean...
Khal Drogo?
Yeah, fit in the DC universe. That guy looks dark as all get out, man.
Yep.
He looks like he would rule the seas. I mean, he looks like he's a vicious dude. So, are they going to portray him as a nice guy, or are they going to portray him as like, hey,
Right.
the land dwellers or whatever he calls them are trying to take over Atlantis? What are we going to do about it? You ain't taking over my under the sea area over here with Ariel and Sebastian. Not going to happen.
So, are you disappointed you don't have blonde hair?
I'm not worried about people changing costumes or changing
Yeah,
looks.
I'm not either.
I think that's acceptable. That's fine to me because that dude looks like a boss.
Yeah, he does.
And to me, Aquaman needs to look like a boss because his superpowers are weak sauce compared to a lot of people. I mean, he's pretty much only useful in the ocean. So
Right.
he needs to look like he's going to take care of business. And I think they did a really good job casting him.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. He was good in Game of Thrones, which no, you haven't seen.
Haven't seen that either. I've been living under a rock for like the past couple of years.
So then after Aquaman, we got the Untitled film we don't know about yet. Then Shazam, which I'm not even sure what that is.
Shazam. He's a superhero.
Superhero. Your favorite?
He's got a lightning bolt.
What?
He's got a lightning bolt.
He's got
From what I understood, it's a kid or a younger guy, and he yells Shazam, and bam, he gets powered up. Like boom, like looks like Superman. Like what up? Well, what are we gonna do? You want to fight? Let's do it. But how does he unpower up? Does he yell Shazam again?
Maybe he says Shazam backwards.
That's what I was thinking. What does that say? Mazahash?
Maybe something
Maybe.
like
And if I offended somebody, I'm sorry.
that.
I tried to say Shazam backwards. You tried to say it. All right, don't judge me.
And then after Shazam, we got Justice League sequel
This is going to be to the big leagues.
to the big leagues.
Yeah, Justice League and then Justice League, the big leagues.
Maybe so.
Or 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, the Aquaman edition. No?
No.
I could work in PR.
Maybe.
No.
No. Yeah, so this is going to depend on how the other movies do. And I think, before Marvel had all these great movies come out, there's no way if Ant-Man was on this list that I would want to see Ant-Man, but I've seen Ant-Man and it was good. I enjoyed it. But that's because of all the groundwork that Marvel has laid, that whatever they put out, people saw Guardians of the Galaxy and it was a good movie.
Yeah.
And you don't have to have all these A-listers because Marvel doesn't really have any A-listers in their lineup. All of them except for Spider-Man are pretty much B-listers, and now they've grown into A-listers. But so that's really what it depends on for me. If these movies are good, if Wonder Woman's good and Justice League is good, then I'll see all these and I'll be excited. Well, I'm going to see them all anyway, but I'll be excited about them and I can get really on board. But I need something to be. It doesn't have to be this dark, gritty movie. They can be a good movie without it having to be all about the superheroes. It can be because Captain America: Civil War. It told a really good story. It wasn't just about the heroes. It was a good story, also. But then they got Justice League, and that's 6/14 of 19, and then another untitled film, and then they got Cyborg, which I read today that it was been canceled. I don't know if that's true or not, but I did see that. That could be a rumor.
That didn't take long.
Yeah, it's 4/3/20, and Green Lantern is going to be 7/24/20.
It's going to be all Ryan Reynolds.
All Ryan Reynolds.
100%.
Yeah, they're going to take him from one of his romantic comedy movies and put him in there.
Just Married. Wasn't that one?
Just Friends.
Just Friends was one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one in forever.
Yeah, what was the one with Sandra Bullock?
That's what I was thinking.
Proposal.
Proposal. I thought it was Just Married. That's is that Mandy Moore and John Krasinski
Yes, that is.
from The Office?
Yes.
It's also
And
got Robin Williams.
Robin Williams in it. Rest
Yeah.
in peace.
Yeah. R.I.P. Bro.
Yep.
Flubber.
R.I.P. bro.
Flubber. Anyway, Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds.
Dude's sexy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
Blake Lively is a lucky
yeah.
girl. And he's a lucky man because dad gum Blake Lively. Anyway,
So back to the topic.
got distracted.
Turn the fan on in here. So we got 3 more on here. We got the animated movies. So have you seen the trailer for the Batman Lego movie coming out next year?
I have not.
Black and yellow, black and yellow.
Hadn't seen it.
No, you hadn't seen it?
Hadn't seen it. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I am looking forward to it.
Why? Because Lego Movie did so good? Did you see Lego Movie?
Yes.
Okay.
The Lego Movie's okay, but it just looks like it's going to be a funny, good movie.
It's going to be funny.
Yes.
Not gritty. So this could be the spark that they need to start making non-dark things.
This could be the spark that they need.
All they needed was an animated Batman movie.
That's true.
Is he going to have the Christian Bale voice?
He does have the Christian Bale voice.
I'm Batman.
But it's the guy that plays Vern.
Will Arnett.
Will Arnett, yes, that's what I started to say.
Yeah, I got your back, boy.
But I couldn't.
I remembered from that Turtle movie. The teenage one. They're mutants and they're ninjas. Did you know that?
Yes.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You actually, why don't I just let you watch the trailer right now?
You want me to watch the trailer right now?
Yeah, you guys mind if we let him watch the trailer right now?
All right, we're going to watch the trailer. Is it going to play sound? Or am I going to hear it?
Yeah, you're going to hear it. You guys are going to hear it too, kinda.
Kind of. Maybe. If you don't hear it, it's not my fault.
And if it sounds like garbage when we listen back, then we will edit it out and you'll just hear his thoughts after.
All right, can I react live?
You can react live.
All right, make sure it doesn't play the ad. Oh, snap. He's going off.
Hey.
Hey.
Sorry. Just laying down some dope tracks here and didn't see you there. But since you already interrupted my sick flow, I might as well tell you about my new feature film, The Lego Batman Movie. Written, directed, sound mixed, choreographed, and painstakingly beatboxed by me.
He makes a good animated Batman.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he's got that raspy voice.
So enjoy it. Batman out. Wait, Batman back in. Forgot to drop the mic.
I was about to say, where's the mic drop? All right, that's a good start. Nice. Even the logos are black and yellow. From the studio that brought you Batman.
Ooh.
Batman Returns. Oh, so the original Batman. Batman Forever.
Wait a second.
Batman and Robin.
Oh no.
Batman Begins.
Oh, no.
The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight Rises. Batman vs Superman. All of the Batman movies apparently, and the Lego movie.
And the Lego.
Welcome home, sir. Initializing Batman's music.
You know what it is.
Oh snap!
What happened today?
Batman Beyond. Nice. I saved the city.
Off the chain.
Alfred left your lobster thermidor in the fridge.
Oh, that's my favorite. I can't wait.
That is a huge microwave.
20 minutes. Oh, there we go. That's better.
Why does he still have the mask on? Take the mask off.
'Cause I'm Batman.
He just really.
You know what it is.
I want-
Everything I do. 2017.
All right then.
It looks pretty good, doesn't it?
But it looks pretty good. I want to see more. Like
the rest of the movie?
no, I'd probably watch the movie, but I want to see more of like a story.
It's a Lego movie. There's probably not going to be that good of a
No,
story.
I want to know what's going on. Like, is it just that everyday life of Batman? Is it just going to be him eating lobster out of the microwave, or
Maybe. Could be. I mean, that looked like some good lobster for Legos.
I mean, he just like he tore it up.
Yeah. He didn't even crack the shells.
He's Batman. He doesn't crack no shells.
So, hype meter for that?
I'd probably say like a 7.
I'm going to say like a 10.
A 10? Are you that excited for
I'm
it?
really excited for that one. Which I like cartoons, though.
I like cartoons. You say I don't like cartoons?
No, I'm
You don't
saying
know
I
me
really
that well.
like them.
I like cartoons too.
I really like them.
All right, I see how it is. Judging me.
So, the sequel comes in 2018 for Lego Batman.
They already got a sequel.
Yes.
They haven't released the first one.
That's what... What
Do they have the Lego movie sequel already out?
Is there a sequel coming?
I have no idea. I would assume so.
Really? It looked like that story ended.
I didn't see the movie. I don't know.
Oh. Okay. Well, the story ended, I think.
All right. So this one we're naming. I didn't see it. That's what this one's gonna be. It.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. That's gonna be my catchphrase. If you ask me about a movie, I didn't see it. If it's been within like the past 5 years,
Okay. So
except for Deadpool, I watched Deadpool
You did watch Deadpool and Ninja Turtles
and Ninja Turtles
1 and 2.
1 and 2. Yeah.
So yeah, I would say a 10 for number 1, and then probably like an 8 for number 2.
Okay. You're already eight hype for number 2.
Yeah.
You haven't seen the first one yet.
No.
All right.
That's okay though. It would have been weird if I said an 8 and then a 10.
Yeah, that'd be really weird.
I can't wait for the sequel. Forget the first one.
Sequel's always better. Oh, speaking of sequels, I did see. Sorry, I keep seeing stuff on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and MySpace and Friendster and all that other stuff that was popular back in the day.
Well, MySpace?
Yeah, it's your space and MySpace. It's our space. MySpace.
Can you get a MySpace profile for the viewers to come see?
No, not gonna happen. They don't know what MySpace is.
That's true.
There was a picture that said the turtles. It was like the first one was the dark one, the second one was the funny one, and the third one is the one nobody likes. So is that a like indication on how the third one's gonna be? If they make a third one, because like the first one, the first live action, first reboot, or first of this series, 2014 Turtles, was the dark one, right? You would agree it was a dark. This is a dark one.
It was darker than the second one.
Second one was the funny one.
Yes.
So the third one is the travel back in time, add in a fifth turtle one.
There wasn't a fifth turtle?
Fourth turtle one. Fifth turtle one. Isn't that the one with the girl in it?
No.
No, that was just the Scepters. I'm thinking like what there was a movie. It was a live action movie with the. She was light blue.
It was a series.
No, it was a live action.
No,
too.
it was a series.
Live action.
It was live action, but it was a series.
The live action thing. I saw. I remember.
It came
she
out
was
like
light blue.
98, 99.
She was a mix of Donatello and Leonardo.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know what she was.
But it was a series.
A series of what? Unfortunate events? Oh! Got him. Yeah, buddy. All right, sorry. Back on track.
I doubt it. We've been all over the place for this episode. I hope this was entertaining for you guys.
Up, down, everywhere.
The last one is one I think we're both pretty excited about. Is Batman: The Killing Joke.
That could be really good.
We actually have already, well, not we. I have already pre-ordered the movie.
Yeah.
It comes out 8/2 is what Amazon says.
So we're gonna watch that before SS. Suicide Squad. People didn't know.
I don't know.
Maybe I shouldn't say SS. We'll say Suicide Squad from now on.
Well, we could see. We could try to watch that before Suicide Squad.
Okay.
And we're gonna do an episode over it also. It's rated R.
It gets its own episode.
Yep, it's rated R.
R for restricted.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. I didn't know.
And it's animated. It looks pretty good. I know you saw the trailer. What'd you think?
I'm looking forward to it. It's like an interesting take on the Joker.
Yeah,
because like you said before, he causes mayhem, he causes chaos, he causes destruction. He doesn't necessarily kill. And it's called The Killing Joke. So
who's gonna die?
Killing the Joker,
or killing the Batman?
So is Batman gonna go Superman and snap his neck,
or is Joker gonna go Superman and snap Batman's neck?
That's the story. Or is that the joke? Maybe it's just a joke. The whole thing's just a little bit of a joke. Maybe it's gonna be funny.
Have you read the comic book for this?
No. I'm a new comic fan, man. I haven't read it.
Well, anyway.
Have you read it?
No, but it's based off the comic book, so we're not going to read the comic book because...
Spoilers.
Well, not just for spoilers, but because I want to go into the movie not expecting to know what's going to happen.
Not being like that predefined, like, okay, that wasn't how it was in the comic.
Right.
Okay.
So, but we'll have an episode over that. I think it's going to be pretty good, and if it's not very good, then we may not have an episode.
Okay.
We may just do a YouTube video or something over it.
That sounds fair. That sounds all right.
Speaking of YouTube... if you missed our unboxing of the Geek Fuel, if you're curious what we look like, there's a video on YouTube where you can see the unboxing.
We unboxed the June 2016 Geek Fuel box.
We did. Yeah, we did it just last week.
That was my first one to technically be a part of. I mean, I was here for the maze whenever my buddy unboxed it, but I wasn't technically a part of the unboxing.
Yeah, he was actually...
I was an audience member.
Yeah, he actually even wore the shirt in this one.
I did. I put on a shirt that I probably shouldn't have put on.
It had Pikachu on it also.
Pikachu!
I choose you.
I choose you.
So, I think that's going to pretty much wrap up this episode, isn't it? It's going to be a little bit shorter than the last couple we've had.
I think so. Oh, I just wanted to clarify. I asked the DC Comics on Twitter what the difference was between the Rebirth comics because I didn't know. Because there's a like DC Batman Rebirth 1, then there's also Batman 1. So I'm like, well, they both say Rebirth in the daggum title. So are they the same comic book? I don't understand what the heck's going on. Well, apparently, just so you know, the ones that say :Rebirth or Rebirth : whatever, those are called one-shots. And that means that they're standalone.
Right.
They're not part of the series.
Right.
I didn't know that.
Well, I didn't know they were one-shots, but I knew a one-shot was a standalone. It wasn't part of the series.
Because I was waiting for the next one for the universe. I was like, all right, all of the people all in one comic? Cool, I'll read that one. Nothing, because it's a daggum one-shot.
That would be correct.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, one-shot usually means... It might be more than one comic, but it's usually not tied to the universe. There could be like a 7-issue one-shot, but I think... But it just means that it's not part of what's going on with the rest of the universe.
Okay, well, there you go. New Comic Fans terminology for you if you didn't know. A one-shot means it's one. And it's a shot. I didn't know that. I had to suffer for like the past couple of weeks. And I was like, well, I was waiting for the next one. I was like, well, is this the same? Can I get this one? Is it going to tie into that storyline? I didn't know.
Right. Well,
we're learning here.
I know next week we said we're going to discuss the DC news. We may discuss a couple comic books.
Okay.
I know we got a couple that we're going to read this week. Well, I'm going to read.
You can do story time. You can tuck
Story
me in at
time?
night and read them to me,
Maybe.
please.
If wife lets me.
Yeah, that'd be kind of awkward.
Yeah. Because we got The Amazing Spider-Man, Civil War 2.
Yep.
And we got a couple, we got a Batman and a Superman.
Yep. I got the one-shots.
Get the one-shot Batman and Superman.
And so now I need to get the actual first issue.
And then there may be one or two more that we have as well to read
Sounds good.
that we'll discuss.
I'm down.
They won't be as long drawn out as they were last week.
I don't know what you're talking about. That wasn't long at all.
And
So
thank you.
anybody's still awake.
Yeah, if you guys came back after last week's episode, God bless you. Last week, I listened back to it. It was pretty brutal. I was talking about Civil War 2.
Yeah, you don't like listening back to stuff anyways, but you sat through it and you were like, dude,
Yeah, we got to
never, ever again. But they say it takes, what, like 5 to 6
episodes
to 15 episodes to get your groove?
Right.
So we're getting there.
So we're number 3. So we appreciate you guys hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Where can they find us?
Find us on Twitter at New Comic Fans. You can hit us up through email at newcomicfans@gmail.com. Find us on YouTube.
Yeah, have you been checking the email, by the way?
I check it every day. It goes
Okay,
to my
good.
phone.
Okay, good.
On YouTube, you have to search for it because we don't have enough star power to have our own URL yet. But if you need to know what it is, just hit us up on Twitter. We'll send you a link. You can check out our Twitter for links to our current videos. I mean, it's all there.
Yeah, send us your tweets. I mean, we'll for sure read them out. I don't think we had any tweets to read out this week, did we?
Not that I can think of.
I think we had a favorite maybe or something.
Oh yeah, everybody favorites our stuff.
Yeah, everybody. does.
Everybody, the entire world favorites everything that we do.
We got a favorite by Laura Doyle.
What's up, Laura?
Yeah, she's favorited our... Oh, this is about our podcast last week, so
Oh yeah, what's
she
up,
did
girl?
favorite it, so
How you doing?
we appreciate that.
Yeah, shout out
Shout out.
to you and yours.
So, yeah, follow us on Twitter. We don't have very many followers, so
Hey, don't tell everybody that.
that's okay. We won't
inflating
bite.
we're inflating the numbers. Just add like another 10 to whatever you see on there. That's what it actually is.
So, yeah, check us out on Twitter. Send us an email. Leave comments. I think you can leave comments below if you want to. And I'm actually doing the universal sign of typing that you can't see right now.
Oh yeah, if you're listening to it on our website, leave a comment. If you listen to us on iTunes, leave a review. I mean,
Yeah.
hey, we are more than willing to take a 1-star, as long as you explain what the heck's going on. If you just give us a 1-star and don't explain anything, that's kind of a dick move. But if you want to, that's cool. Just let us know.
Yeah.
We're new to this. We're excited. We're obviously trying to understand the comics thing, because the one shot I didn't know, and then we got a ton of movies coming out, ton of comics we've been looking forward to. So, let us know what you guys think for real, though.
So, I think that's it. So, I guess until next week.
Yeah, that's gonna be it for these fans.
Yeah. Justice League canceled.
Oh snap!
Oh. No, we'll find out tomorrow what it is. So, I guess we will talk to you guys next week.
Yeah, later, guys.
Later.